Hello everyone. So in today's video or this video we will see a quick demonstration of what we have studied in the last video, previous video. Excuse me guys. So in case you don't understand what I'm going to do now, or in case you are exploring this video first time, I want you to go watch the previous video and come back to this video. So we have seen we assign a value 1 to integer number x, and we have a comparison here using if condition, and if x is equal to 1 we are going to print x value is 1. Okay, then if this is false, that means x is not equal to 1, we are going to do this next check. Okay, the else if check. So this check will check whether x is equal to 2 or not. If x is equal to 2 in case, then what we will do is we will simply print this value, display this value, and we will skip the rest. Okay, and if this is also false, we will go to the next else, and there is no if condition check, only else is there, so we will simply implement this, because all these conditions before this final else is false. So if this becomes true, again we will simply skip everything else. Okay, I mean we will do this and skip everything else. Okay, so you know these things, right? I explained this. So what I will do is sorry guys, what I will do is I will simply I will simply copy this code and I will simulate in the Tinkercad while I am expecting you to try it with your own Arduino, right? So it's a very simple thing. I will copy this. I have my Tinkercad here, so I will just go to the code. Okay, paste my code there. Oh good. So before I'm doing the simulation, the only thing I want to know is, now for this code what will be the outcome? This should be the outcome, right? Because x is 1, so x is equal to 1 is true, so this should work, and the rest, so every other wives of this if condition will be skipped. Okay, so if we can take this if condition as the husband, and this else if and else everything is his partners. Okay, so wives. If we take him as her, this as wife, then all of them are her partners. Okay, so you can think like that, whatever way you can think. Okay, just for understanding purposes. So if this is true, we will do it and we will skip everything else. Okay, so since our scenario, in our scenario x is 1 is equal to true, right? Because x is 1 is 1, so we will do this and we will skip everything else. So we want this to be printed according to the logic. Okay, so I will quickly do a verification and make sure we can compile it. Okay, done compiling. That means compiling is fine. So I will simulate it and see whether x value is 1 is printed or not. Okay, so you can see in the serial monitor how fast the x value is 1 is being printed. So this is being printed. So at every iteration this is being printed because x is 1. This is true at every iteration, right? You get it, guys? So this is totally cool. You know it, right? So now the most important part is we have to check whether the else if is working or not. Okay, that is the purpose of this video, because only if condition scenario we have already seen. Okay, so I will stop this. I will clear this and I will go to my code and change x value to be 2. Okay, now what I want to see is, this is false, right? Now because x is 2 now, so since this is false, he is supposed to check this part, else if part, right? And he has to print this serial print value, and then he has to skip the rest, because now we have seen, since this is true, we have skipped these two. Now I'm going to make this true, so that this is skipped first because of false, and this is true, so this is implemented. Since this is true, we have to skip the rest. Okay, so I have to show this. Okay, so I have changed the x value to 2, and since this is become 2, so this is becoming true because 2 is equal to 2. I want this to be printed like this. Okay, I am talking a little bit fast because I hope you can understand, since we are talking this if condition for a longer time. Okay, so I want this outcome to be coming out so that you will know, okay, else if is working fine. Okay guys, okay fine. So I'll copy this code. I will simply verify it before that. Excuse me guys, this is fine, done compiling. So I'll copy this code again, and I will go here and I will paste my code. Okay guys, So I will run and see. So now x is equal to 2, right? Let's start the simulation and see. Okay, you see, now we are saying x value is 2. You see this, guys? So what is happening? This else if is working, right? So this command is running. So that means this condition became true. Why? Because this if became false, so that it is checking the else if part, second condition. Okay, since second condition becomes true, it does this work. It is printing x value is 2, and then it is skipping the else part. You see, either this or this not printed, only the middle one is printed. Okay, guys, so it is totally understandable what actually happens, right? So I guess you can understand the flow very well now. Okay, so this is working fine. X value is 2 is printed. So to make you a little more happy, what I will do is I will give the other value also. Let's say if it is 1 or not 2, then we will print the else part. So I want to make sure else is also working. Okay, so I will give a value like 5, so that it is not 1 nor 2. Okay, so it is none of these two values. So I want the else part to be running now, because all of these if checks before the else part is false, so the final else should be running. Okay, because this is if, this is else if, and this is else. So I want this else to be running at the last if everything else before that is false. Okay, so this has to be printed. Okay, so I change the x value to 5, not 1, not 2, else value. Okay, that means something else, the value is something else, you know this, right? So I'll do a quick verification. I'm just removing the unnecessary spaces, guys. So compiling is fine. So I'll copy this again, and I will go here, I will paste it. Okay, now x value is 5. So I want these two things should be skipped and else should be working fine. So this is a validation, because else if we have added, and we have made sure if condition works, else if condition works, and we have to make sure this else also works. That means adding an else if is not affecting the current functionality by any way. Okay, we have to confirm it, that's all. Okay, so I will clear this and I will start the simulation. So you can see in this serial monitor x is neither 1 nor 2, so that means this is printed. Okay, so why is that? This is false, so we skip this if condition. This else if is also false, so we skip this also. Since both of these if checks before the final else is false, immediately we will get into this final else and we will run this. Okay, so this is why what running x is neither 1 or 2. That means you didn't get more than 75 marks, so that your mom is not giving you a gift, okay, a mobile phone. You didn't get even somewhere between 50 to 75. That means your mom is not giving you the next gift. I forgot what is the next gift. Okay, watch. She didn't give you watch as well. So since you didn't get any of that, she will simply send you the extra classes. That means else. None of that happened. That means you failed. You understand that, guys? Okay, so if you understand this code flow very clearly, so only one extra thing I told you is adding the else if part. And also make sure you can add any number of else if parts. Okay, so if you want to check for x is equal to 3, you can add that. If you want to check for x is equal to 4, you can add that. So as an exercise, I want you to add 2 more else if conditions. Okay, after this else if, so after line number 14, before the next else, you can have 2 more else if conditions, and I want you to verify with your real Arduino whether those else ifs are also working by manually changing this x value. Okay, guys, so that you can get some clear understanding of this using this if and else if and all those businesses. Okay, guys, so I'll catch you up in the next video, guys. Until then, stay safe and consider subscribing us. Thank you, guys.